What's up, guys? Diego Sultan here with Listener's Notes. Today we're going to be reviewing the new EP from Paul White and Danny Brown. This one is called Accelerator. So Danny Brown is one of my favorite rappers, and last year he dropped the album Atrocity Exhibition, which was a wild, experimental, drug-crazed concept album, and it was really an experience and one of the best hip-hop albums I had heard that year. And Paul White did have his fingerprints all over the production, so it's no shock to see them working together here. This EP, which is 2 new songs, is in the name of Paul White, so he's getting credit for these, I guess, in that respect. These are featuring Danny Brown, and you definitely see Paul White just coming out with even crazier instrumentals than what he did on the last album. I wouldn't even say these are B-sides, even though they're kind of leftover ideas in a way. Paul White just ramped up the production to a new level of insane with these 2 songs. The title track is punk as can be. It sort of reminded me of Death Grip's Bottomless Pit, the title track for maybe the first listen or so. But it has this sort of like bouncy drum beat with these punchy guitar riffs interjecting between Danny's verses. Not to mention there's a couple sections where these watery keys enter the mix. And once again, just as you would expect from Danny Brown, the vocal delivery is zany, it's out there, it's wild. He's yelping at the top of his lungs about drugs and drug use and all that sort of insane stuff you expect from him. But this one he sort of talks about losing his mind almost. He's really out there on this song. All those things come together to just make a wildly entertaining song. And then the second song, Lion's Den, it's definitely a prettier song out of the two, and I think this song has the better beat. It's insanely layered. This song has everything from pulsating synths to sunny keys to well-placed female vocal samples that ride along the beat, and it just makes this blossoming sound, this blossoming beat for Danny Brown to ride over. And with this song, he's sort of talking about learning from his mistakes, trying to give a message to people who's trying to tell them to learn from what he's been through. He basically wants to break the cycles of addiction for all addicts, not only his own cycles of addiction and the cycle of addiction within his own family, but he seems to make it a broad thing, accepting anyone who has those sort of problems as well. And he definitely dives into wanting to change that. Now, both of these songs do come with the instrumentals as well on the side. I do think the Accelerator instrumental really doesn't stand on its own. I tried not to really let that factor too much into my overall opinion of the EP. And then also I would give Lion's Den a slight edge on production. Like I said before, Accelerator is a little one-dimensional, but still 2 very good songs. As far as an EP goes, this was a tough thing for me to grade. Do I give it a perfect score because I love both songs? Not feeling that. It didn't feel right to me. After listening to it a few times, I settled at an 88 out of 100. It felt right. That's what I think this is. I think it's a very good hip-hop EP. If you like Danny Brown, if you like Paul White, you will like these 2 songs. You should listen to these 2 songs. Why starve yourself of the music you enjoy? If you don't, try Atrocity Exhibition. It's a great album. If you end up liking that, then try this stuff out. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button, like the video as well. I'm gonna have links next to my head of other videos that you can check out. This is Listener's Notes. Can't wait to review some more music for you guys again real soon.